Hello, assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Najma and I am the Policy Associate at CAIR Washington. Today, joining me is Mohamed Shidane from Somali Health Board. Shidane, do you mind introducing yourself?
Not at all. Thank you very much, Najma. My name is Mohamed Shidane, and I'm the Deputy Director of Somali Health Board. Assalamu alaikum to you all.
So today, Shidane and I are going to be having a discussion about Muslim Day at the Capitol. And we're really here to talk about the purpose of this event, how it helps promote representation for Muslim, immigrant, refugee, and BIPOC communities, and the impact it has, and really empowering individuals to be engaged and involved in the shaping of our future and of our society. So starting off, I'd love to ask you, Shidane, what the purpose of Muslim Day at the Capitol is and why is it important specifically to Somali Health Board?
Thank you. That's a very good question. So Somali Health Board's mission is to reduce health disparities for immigrants, refugees, and Muslim Americans, especially in King County, and policy tackling the systemic barriers that already exist is actually tied into our work. So Muslim Day at the Capitol kind of amplifies the common voice of Muslims in this region, and it's a very fun day. Always been a lot of fun for families and SHB staff and the other community members. But it you can't do any sort of change in the world today without tackling things at the policy level.
Yeah, and to add on what Shidana was saying, one of the reasons why CAIR Washington hosts this event this year is, like Shidana mentioned, bringing attention to issues that are facing Muslim, immigrant, refugee, and BIPOC communities, and to advocate for legislative and policy changes that will address these issues. And it's really important because it also promotes representation and participation in the political process, which is really crucial in ensuring that our voices are heard. We advocate for a range of issues that's like including civil rights, immigration reform, criminal justice reform. And these changes are important because they have a direct impact on the lives and members of our community and help to ensure that everyone is treated justly and fairly. Shidana, could you talk a little bit about how participating in events like Muslim Day at the Capitol empower individuals and communities to become more engaged in the political process?
Yes, thank you. That's also a very good question. So participating in this kind of events can help individuals and communities to feel that their voices, collective voices matter, and to also network with other like-minded Muslim communities and organizations, in the neighborhood and around, especially. So just to tie it in, like not so many years ago, when the former president Donald Trump started to institute the Muslim ban, for example, that was a rude awakening for everybody. So the Muslim, especially for all of us here in South King County, we know where the mosques are, we know where other Muslim organizations are, we know how to get in touch with advocacy organizations like CAIR Washington. So building that, having that basically list of like-minded people, communities that would be impacted the same way by racist policies like that, that's really profound for communities.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shidana, for also bringing that real world example, right, that has happened very recently. Another, just adding on to what Shidana said, it really does, participating in the process really matters because you're getting to know your legislators and they're hearing your voice. And that's really crucial when it comes to representation. And the last question is how we see the future of Muslim Day at the Capitol evolving, and what impact do we hope that it'll have on the Muslim community and society as a whole? I can start off with that one, and really I think we hope that it grows and it continues to become an even more powerful platform for advocacy and action, and that this is something that the community is invested in.
Yeah, just to add on to that. So civic engagement is really important, paramount in today in societies, everywhere. But to basically create this culture of at least once or two times a year, connecting with your elected officials, not only to remind them that they represent you, but also show them that you're here to hold them accountable. Not only that, but also having that for families. For example, my children have grown into this, and every year actually the first question they ask me is like, when are we gonna go to the capital? It's a fun day for them, and I'm sure it's a lot for Muslim youth to actually meet their elected official at their office and ask them questions. It's an important thing. But in the future, maybe yes, maybe this will be as seamless as possible to a lot of Muslims, and we can grow and make it even bigger.
Yeah, that's so exciting. And I think the family component is a really good point that you bring up. I think we really hope to have a sense of community. And part 2, which is MDAC part 2, is our in-person day of action. I don't even think we went over it in this call today, but MDAC is 2 parts. So the first part is the policy meetings, and that is Wednesday, March 1st. Those are meetings directly with your legislature. And then part 2 is the in-person day of action. So that is what Shidane was alluding to, going to the Capitol and really being there in person. And so we hope for that to be on March 20th, which is a Monday. And that will most likely be a smaller crowd. We will be providing food and limited transportation to Olympia. But if you are interested, that registration form will be coming soon. And you just have to go on our website, CAIR-WA.org/MDAC. But yeah, to kind of conclude our discussion today, we both brought up points that, Muslim Day at the Capitol really is a vital event for Muslim immigrant refugee communities, and it provides an opportunity for individuals and organizations to come together and advocate for policies that will make a real difference in people's lives. And by participating in events like this, and individuals and communities can become more engaged in the political process and work towards a more just and equitable society for everyone. So I want to thank you, Shidane, today for providing your insights and perspectives. And yeah, I look forward to Muslim Day at the Capitol and the future of what that's going to look like. So thank you so much.
Thank you as always, Najma. By the way, it's not like days or weeks ahead. It's tomorrow. March 1st is tomorrow. So please join the meetings and make sure that our voices are heard.
Thank you.